Hi guys. If you are new here, welcome. This is Tree Cat Tarot, and I am Tree Cat. We do tarot. We're gonna do a tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So if you are a Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, welcome. We are going to be looking at your month of April, and what I have here is I have some fairy tale oracle cards. That's what we're gonna start with to get an overview of your month of April, and then we're gonna switch over here to the tarot to get more of an overview, more details on that, as well as your love and relationships, career and finances, and health and spirituality. And then we're gonna look at the rest of your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get started. So Sag, for you, we have number 23, mice. Number 22, crossroads. Number 34, fish. And number 31, sun. So what's going to be happening in the month of April for you, Sagittarius, is going to be a chance for you to make a choice that will improve your life. Currently, you're going to be coming into April in this energy of the mouse. The mouse is an energy of everything is, there's something draining on your energy or your resources or your health, right? There's something draining on you. So during April, wow, I'm also just like, I feel like I'm just stumbling through your read, might I say. Whereas the other ones I did before you were very fluid. But yeah, with you, I feel like I'm stumbling through this reading. That could very well just sort of be the energy you're in, where you feel like you can't get your thoughts gathered. But anyway, the choice you're going to be making is going to be to either, I don't think it's necessarily like you choosing between lack of abundance and optimism, because or actually, yes, it can be exactly that. I think you're being given an opportunity to choose whether or not you want to start to have a more optimistic mindset and knowing that the sun will come back no matter how dark it gets, or do you want to continue to have a mindset of lack, a mindset that there is never enough, whether it be money, time, opportunity, love, what have you. So that's going to be what you are wrestling with this month, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and go on over to the tarot to see if we can get more specifics about that, because that's it's very specific in terms of like what you're dealing with, but not how it's going to present itself. Okay. So we have the Six of Wands with Leo energy. Also, the 22nd, 23rd can be important. The 22nd is actually Earth Day. We have the Six of Cups, and we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So we have Leo energy, Scorpio, Aries, and Pisces. Yeah, so I see, I do see you being victorious in something, and I think what you're going to be victorious in is overcoming your past and how it affects your confidence. With the Queen of Wands in the reverse, when she's in this kind of energy, she isn't creative. She can't create anything whatsoever. She is unconfident. She doesn't feel desirable. And she can be kind of wow, that's strong language. A raging, that's what I heard. I'm not going to repeat it. And it's just because she's so blocked up. She's so stuffed up with all of her flow, all of her fire, right? But with the Six of Cups being in the uphand, it is showing that I feel like you're getting over whatever it was in the past that you need to let go of. You're realizing that the past doesn't define you, and it doesn't have to continue to define you. It doesn't actually speak on your value, your worth, and who you are as a person, right? So I feel like in particular it's childhood memories, and that makes sense with the Six of Cups. It can mean childhood. What else do we have here? I'm thinking about how, like, she's surrounded by these, like, snakes or tentacles or something, and then her hair gives me a very tentacly, windy vibe. Very flow, very... I feel like it's so hard to read your energy, to be honest with you. Like, it feels very depleted and unfocused. Let's go ahead and we're going to move over to the other parts of your reading and see if I can get a better grasp of your energy, or if there's anything that helps, like, to get things to click. So moving over to the love and relationships, we have the Magician in the reverse. More Aries energy. Coming out with the Tower in the reverse, which is also Aries energy. So that's number 1. And that is number 1 and 16. Both Aries energy. So that could be, I mean, we're currently in Aries season. So it could be that the majority of, like, maybe something major happens in the beginning of April before Taurus season starts. With the Magician in the reverse, yeah, there's this feeling like you can't make things happen. Like what is within you is stuck and you can't get it to come out. The Tower in the reverse is when everything's falling down around you and you're not even trying to move, much less know what to do with the pieces. I do see you having a major breakdown in a relationship with another person. I want to say possibly someone from childhood, and I feel like I said that in another reading. I want to say that was in the Libra reading as well, so if Libra is part of your big 3 and you're over here in the Sag reading, you definitely, like, that's coming out again for you. Maybe the person that you have a breakdown of relation with is an Aries, or they have massive Aries energy. I feel like whatever this is, like this person, because I almost feel numb. So I feel like this person was, like, super important to you and they just really let you down and it's put you in a really bad place. But with April, there's something about the past that you start to see differently, because I can't ignore that 6 of Wands, which does mean victory. You're going to be victorious somehow with your emotions. even though these cards over here show a crossroads, I feel like you do end up making this decision here to see the sun rather than lack. But it might take all month long for that to occur. Yeah, I really feel like whatever happened, that's what's draining your energy. Like it's numbness, it's depression, it's apathy. I feel like what's going to end up, like maybe it's that something had already happened and you're still feeling it going into April. And maybe what actually turns things around for you is you find something out about this person. And that makes you decide, oh wow, like you were a waste of this level of adoration anyway. Maybe not a waste, like that's a little harsh, but like you realize that this person wasn't deserving of the level of adoration that you used to give them. So something, you learn something about them is what I think it is. And it creates this triggering effect of like, not triggering in a bad way, but like it sets off in motion that not only are you able to get over what had happened because you realize they weren't a great person to begin with, but it also sets in motion you getting to a place to where like you become more secure in your sense of self, to where similarly other things people have done to you, said to you, whatever, you no longer take it on to be gospel, because this instance of this same thing, this person that you used to hold so high, falling from grace so hard for you, it kind of sets it off in your mind where it's like, well, if this person can be so flawed and screwed up and make those kinds of decisions, it's almost as if like you start taking people off of pedestals and you make room to put yourself on the pedestal, is what I feel like is happening here. But it's going to involve a breakdown, a major breakdown of a current connection or several connections. With the Tower in the reverse, Sagittarius, a lot of people that you feel close to at the beginning of April, you're not going to feel that way by the end of April. So let's go ahead and move over to your career and finances and see what we have over there. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups with Scorpio energy. Yeah, these cards are shuffling really messily. There we go. Alright, so Seven of Cups, we also have the Five of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands. So Leo energy, more Aries energy. You're really getting in touch with like the fiery aspects inside of your chart. Like aside from being a Sagittarius, you still have Aries aspects in your chart, Leo aspects in your chart. I feel like you are feeling this drainage, this Queen of Wands in reverse energy, this rage, this drain, this lack of fire and spark, and you're just like, no more, I'm sick of this, I'm not choosing this anymore. With so I feel like in your career and finances, I don't think you're going necessarily after a creative endeavor in terms of a source of money. I do think you're picking up a hobby that you either had sat down for a long time or that is new to you. With the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands in the reverse, you're letting a sense of wonder and fantasy, a sense of what could be, allow you to be in a place of peace in your job. Even if, like, it's almost as if, like, even if people go off on you or start arguments with you, like, it doesn't even bother you because you're so focused into a particular project or into a particular hobby, or you're so into your studies, or really focused on, like, that's cool, I'm still making my money. Like, people are trying to fight with you with the Five of Wands in reverse energy, and you're just really unbothered. And it's because with the Seven of Cups here, I don't think you're just pouring your energy into this one thing in terms of your material reality. I think, like, maybe you have a job plus a hobby and plus volunteer work, or you, like, have several little forms of income or something. You're getting, or you're funneling the money into investments, something like that. You're unbothered towards people because you're not allowing all of your happiness to be bent on this job. I do think there is a sense, though, of, like, it's affording you money to, it's affording you money. It's giving you money to afford supplies for a hobby, or it's money for an investment, or it's money so that you can get side hustles going. That's really what it is. You're viewing your job as just that. It's a job. It's money. So that's definitely a positive thing, and that's a way in which that's a place in which you can harness optimism and happiness, and even that can be funneled into other aspects of your life. So I hope that wasn't too confusing. We're going to actually move over to your health and spirituality now. Okay, we have the King of Wands in the reverse, Leo, Cancer, and we have the Nine of Swords in the uphand. So we are still dealing with some anxiety. We are having anxiety and overthinking about the fact that, again, we're having a hard time creating. We're having a hard time harnessing our emotions into new things. It's a little weird having the Queen of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, but then we have the Page of Wands in the uphand. I feel like whatever ways that you used to use up your energy, like channel your emotions, channel your energy, channel your creativity, I feel like what's so frustrating to you is the fact that old ways of doing it aren't satisfying anymore, and it gives you anxiety. But again, there's something new that your career and finances is bringing to the surface. It's showing you, the universe is trying to show you something, that either your career, your job, or your studies, a new way that you can channel and funnel your energy and creativity. It's trying to show you, but it's new. And I think there's resistance around the fact that it's new, and you want to go back to what is familiar. I think this is also, in a weird way, part of this crossroads. if you continue to stubbornly hold on to the ways that you used to channel your emotions, your energy, whatever pursuits that you had, if you keep stubbornly holding on to it, even though it's not doing for you what it used to do, you're going to continue to stay in lack. But if you go ahead and let yourself curiously explore whatever this new thing is, it's from that point that you can spring forward and discover a new world of optimism and happiness and opportunity. There's new things waiting for you, but you need to be open. The old ways of doing things isn't going to continue to work for you. And I think you're going to see very real manifestations of this choice in the month of April. I know none of this is really concrete. I know your reading is incredibly abstract. So hopefully, and I mean, that's frustrating for me too when it's super abstract and I can't tell you like really specific things. So let's see what your oracles have to say. Okay, so we have lavender with sleep. So getting extra sleep at this time would be a good thing for you to do, relaxing, maybe even running through a field of lavender if you have one of those nearby. We also have I am ready, thank you, with number 13 on the card. And then, let's see, what else do we have here? I need to loosen up and laugh. Blank could put me in a good mood. A long fucking nap and doing the one thing I've been avoiding. Yeah, Sag, I think, and maybe for some of you, like the reason why there's like these two messages of sleeping and like your reading is coming through really vague, the thing that the universe is wanting to communicate to you through me is that you need to sleep. You need to be in dreamland. And then maybe it's through your dreams in the month of April that you get more guidance, that you get more messages. So maybe keeping a dream journal would be a really good idea for you guys. I feel like the one thing you've been avoiding is whatever the Page of Wands energy is for you. Because Page of Wands is when we have new motivation or new curiosity or new sparks of new hobbies. But because it's the page, it's something you're still not experienced in or know a lot about. And sometimes that can create a lot of avoidance simply because we convince ourselves that if we are not perfect at something, it's not worth doing. And that's one of the most self-sabotaging things that we do to ourselves. It's a form of procrastination. Letting go of the need to be perfect at things allows you the space in the room to approach things from a place of curiosity and play. And it's actually from there that you achieve the most, because you're no longer holding yourself back through restrictions of what's already been shown to you. The world becomes new again and it becomes very open. So that is all I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for coming to your reading. If you enjoyed it or if it was helpful to you, please like, comment, and subscribe so I know that you enjoyed it. Go ahead and click around to the other readings. Look at your entire big three, and I will see you again soon. Sorry, I got like really lost there again for a second. Jeez. Maybe what I'm feeling is that like long nap fatigue. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you again soon, Sagittarius. Be good, be safe, and love and light to you. Bye.